Welcome back to Homesteading Off the Grid, guys. You know, there's this lie we all believe, and it controls almost every aspect of our life. It's a little lie, but it's the most dangerous lie that we believe because it does control almost every little aspect of our life. This lie, at least by DJ Govan, one of our subscribers and friends over in the UK, shout out DJ, has been completely blown out of the water today in DJ's life. So we're going to blow it out of the water right here with this morning ramble. What am I talking about? What's Crazy Lake up here rambling about today? This most dangerous lie that we all believe. Well, it's the lie of I can't. And it's not the big I can't. We all know the big I can'ts. It's the little I can'ts. This is the most dangerous lie we all believe. Okay, I'm looking at my house. It's a 2-story house. It's got a huge lot of space in the attic. It could probably be converted to a 3-story house if I wanted to. I can't go down there and stand beside the base of my front porch and leap up and land on the roof. Okay, that's a big I can't, and that I can't is probably true. Now, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the little I can'ts. The little I can'ts being, I can't avoid drinking that soda this morning that I know I really shouldn't drink or put in my body. Or, I can't go out and exercise right now because it's raining. Or I can't come up here and sit in my field and talk to myself and do this morning ramble this morning because it's raining. These are the little I can'ts that cost us big time in life because they keep us from achieving our goals. I'm going to share with you a little bit about just over the last 12 hours, really, some of the little I can'ts that I was telling myself that I caught myself believing the lie, accepted the fact that it was not true, realized the danger in believing this lie, and then chose to take different action and dispel the lie. And then I'm going to tell you about DJ Govan and DJ no longer believing the lie, and how tonight, UK time, DJ's probably going to have the best time in the world at Guy Fawkes night. Okay, so yesterday was such a beautiful day. It was Sunday, and it's fall, as you can tell. We've been uploading a lot of videos, guys, and it's not because we've lost our minds and we've gone manic. But again, the part of the origination of this channel was to just document our homestead and our son's growth and the things that we're doing here as they progress. We all hope. We had hoped that it would blow up like it has. We're like 65,000 subscribers, but that's happened mostly in the last 4 months. For the first year and a half of this channel, we had like 70 subscribers, and we didn't care because we were documenting. So these are the kinds of things we want to keep because, in the middle of winter, when it's gloomy and gray out here, I can go back and watch these videos and see this type of stuff and remember how beautiful it is in the fall. Same thing with videos from the spring and the summer. So anyway, my point of this is, yesterday we were doing so much outside as a family. We were making videos of getting the okra seeds. We did the little shoot up UFO helicopter light up things at night. I didn't run. I didn't lift weights. And these are things, this exercise regimen is something that's important to me. I'll be 45 at the end of this month. So the running is no longer about speed like it was in my teens and my 20s when I was competitive. It's no longer about fitness like it was in my 30s. I mean, I'll be 45. I'm pushing 50. It's now about health. And had I not run yesterday, that would have been my 3rd day in a row of not running. I kept saying, I'm going to do it later in the day. I'm having so much fun with my family. I don't want to stop playing football with my son. We're digging up the trees. We even made a video of that to show you how we do that, transplant the red cedars. I'm having so much fun with my family. I don't want to run. I'll do it later. Well, darkness fell, and even after dark, we kept having fun. We were shooting those helicopters that light up. And so we go in the house. It's well after dark, and I hadn't run. And I thought of this, and I told myself that most dangerous line, which we all believe. I said, I can't run now because it's dark. And I caught myself, and I thought, wow, is there anything out there in the dark that isn't out there during the day? Well, and then, of course, the thought of that 300-pound black bear came to mind. And then I thought, I caught that lie, too. I said to myself, that 300-pound black bear is a lie. That's an excuse. I mean, it does exist, and I have seen it, but that's the excuse you're using. And I said to myself, you can go out there and run at night. When you were in high school and you were chasing state championship glory, which I won, and later, and I was, it was my thing. I wanted to be in the Olympics. Never made it. Gave it everything I had. But do you think darkness kept me from training? No. Do you think snow and cold weather kept me from getting out there and running? No. There were many days I went out in sub-zero temperatures and ran 10 miles or longer in shorts. But here I was on a beautiful autumn evening. Darkness had fallen. I'm in Virginia now. I'm not in the mountains of West Bygod, Virginia, where I grew up. It's probably 60 degrees outside, and I'm telling myself I can't run because it's dark. Well, I caught myself. I refused to believe that lie. Put a lantern on one end of the field, kept the porch light on the other, and did circles like a goldfish in a bowl for 15 minutes. But I got my run in. Then I lifted weights and did push-ups and flutter kicks and all this stuff on the back porch. And it was 7:30 at night before I got done. But by golly, I got done. I did it. And I told my son while I was getting ready to jump in the shower, I said, Daniel, we lie to ourselves more than anybody else will ever lie to us in our lives. And we cannot believe our own lies. And the most dangerous lie we'll ever believe is, I can't. And again, it's not the big I can't go down there and jump on top of my house because I'm only human. I'm not Ant-Man. It's the little I can'ts of, well, I can't go running now because it's dark. It's the little I can'ts. I can't go today without putting that tobacco in my mouth, which is something I told myself for years. But I finally came to the day in which I said, yes, I can. And I did. And it's now been 11 months since I've chewed tobacco. It's been years since I've smoked cigarettes. It's been several years since I stopped saying, I can't go today without a drink, or I can't go today without those pills because my pain will be so tremendous I won't be able to stand it. It's been about 6 or 7 years since I've taken those pills, and it's been going on 4 years since I've taken that drink. Yes, I can. I can stop believing the big lie of the little I can't. And I can change my actions, and I can do things today that will give me a better life, that will give my family a better life, and that will bring me joy. Okay? So this morning, I wake up. I wanted to write. I'm working on several books. I do this at any given time. I'm working on more than one book. There's one book in particular that for the last 3 or 4 weeks I haven't touched because I've said, well, I can't write that book now because I made a video about that and hundreds of thousands of people have seen it. Who would ever read the book? For the last 2 or 3 weeks, I believed that lie, that little lie of I can't that affected my life in a big way over the last 2 or 3 weeks, in that I'm 12,000 words into what's turning out to be a pretty good book for me, and I haven't touched it. I did today. Today I said I can. Today I said, who cares if anybody reads it or not? When has that ever been an issue with you? Crazy Lake. Crazy Lake writes for Crazy Lake. If other people read it, great. If they enjoy it, that's wonderful. But Crazy Lake writes for Crazy Lake. I got upstairs today in the wee dark hours of the early morning, and I wrote about 500 words in this work. I did a lot of editing of some of the first draft stuff I've already written, and I wrote 500 new words. Daylight broke. I'm hearing the rain pelting on the roof. I'm looking out the window thinking about this morning ramble, and I'm saying to myself, I can't get up there and talk to myself in the field for what I always say is going to be 10 minutes, but ends up being 20 or 30. It's raining. I can't go out there and sit in the rain. That's a little lie that affects me in a big way if I allow it. This is part of my thing. This is my daily thing. And many of you on here who subscribe, like DJ in the UK, folks in Australia, Canada, my fellow Americans, folks in Asia, this has become part of your day too. I know this because you've let me know. So here I'm believing this big lie of the little I can't. How many people am I affecting? More than just me. So I can come up here in the rain. And it's crazy. It's like it's almost stopped as soon as I came outside. So anyway, this is the most dangerous lie any of us believe. And it's not the big I can't, it's the little I can't. Yes, we can. We can go today without putting those donuts and the syrupy drinks and all those things that we know make us feel bad in our bodies. We just got to stop believing the biggest lie we all believe, and that is the little I can't. So DJ Govan really inspired me to come out here in the rain. While I'm sitting there this morning trying to talk myself into believing that big lie of the little I can't because it's raining, I read a comment from DJ. DJ told me that today DJ is not believing the big lie of the little I can't that DJ's been telling themselves for quite some time. DJ is one of our subscribers who lives with chronic pain and illness. I don't know the specifics and I don't need to know, but DJ comments regularly. And for some time, DJ's neighbors and friends have been offering to get them out of the house. DJ not only spends a lot of time at home, but also in bed. So it's Guy Fawkes Day in the UK. And DJ mentioned to the effect that and I don't know if DJ is a he or a she. That's why I'm hesitant to use that pronoun, he or she. I've done that before with others, giving shout outs, and then they comment on the video, thank you for the shout out, but ha ha ha, you kept saying he, I'm a her. It's just initials. DJ might be a man or a woman, but it doesn't matter because DJ is one of us. DJ is a human, kindred spirit who has daily struggles, who, as I've referred to in the past, dances with wolves on a daily basis. DJ is doing a beautiful ballet this evening and going out with friends. DJ is getting out of bed. DJ is wrapping up in blankets. DJ is taking the walker, the wheelied walker, and DJ is leaving the house with neighbors and friends. And DJ is going out to the bonfires and the fireworks of Guy Fawkes Day tonight to celebrate. DJ's not believing that big lie of the little I can't go out. I can't do the things that other people do that bring them joy in life. I can't go out and be with my friends and my neighbors and celebrate, this thing that's been going on since the 1600s. One of the predating, it predates Halloween. A lot of folks give credit to Guy Fawkes Day for the advent of, Halloween. It's many holidays kind of combined into one, and Guy Fawkes is one of the early roots of Halloween. DJ's not believing that lie. DJ today is saying I can, and DJ is doing. Guys and girls, the most dangerous lie we'll ever believe is not a lie told to us from our governments or from some media source or from pop culture or from some sensationalized clickbait story here on social media. The most dangerous lie we all believe is the big lie of the little I can't. Yes, you can. You can go do that little thing you've been telling yourself you can't. Last night, for me, it was running. I'd put it off, and that's a very important part of who I am. And I had so much fun with my family throughout the day. I put it off till it got to the point to where I said, well, I can't do it now because it's dark. I threw that lie out the window, and I got out there. I carried a flashlight while I did it, too. I did it, and so can you. Guys, I want to thank you for being with me here today. Happy Guy Fawkes Day to everybody in the UK. DJ, thank you for inspiring me to come out here in the rain. I was believing that lie that I couldn't come out here because it was raining, but by you doing what you're doing today, you proved that all of us together, we can. Thank you. Please join us for more later here at Homesteading Off the Grid for more. And here's a beautiful rainy morning parting shot of the homestead.